Certified 100. Certified 100. Certified 100. Certified 100. Certified 100. Certified 100.
Because you're gonna be playing
Certified 100.
You guys are
Certified 100. Certified 100. Certified 100. Certified 100. Certified 100. Certified 100.
I'm gonna make sure everything. I mean, my sound, I think is the same. It's just my content is different. My content's different.
All right, we back. So obviously I got the guys that's unmuted, the opponents. You got Steis, you got Andre X. So that's who you're gonna be battling. I'm gonna give you guys the breakdown, and then Jimmy Jump's gonna take over and he'll explain everything a little bit further. I'm gonna just give you the breakdown of the battle itself. All right.
What's the artist name?
So it's a 20. Andre X.
What's good, fam?
What up, brother? How you doing?
I'm good.
All right. So it's a 20 song battle, right? You can use 5 features. All right. You can use 5 features throughout the joint. Within the 15, you will give you 3 songs you can play in full throughout the battle. You know what I mean? So you can play one full song in the beginning if you wanted to, middle. The last song is guaranteed gonna be play full. All right, I'll send it all to you out all in the email down and everything so you guys can understand better. But you can play whatever music you want as long as you either produced it, you know what I'm saying, your feet, you can play whatever you want. It's all up to you. You can be creative, get how creative you want to do it. All right. I'm gonna pass it over to Jimmy.
I'm sorry. Does it matter? Does it matter if they're unreleased songs?
Nope.
It doesn't matter. Okay.
You can play whatever you want, brother.
So songs on industry instrumentals can't play that?
If you choose to.
Oh, so you can.
If you choose, up to you. This is basically you putting on the show. You're displaying your best 20 that you got. If that's one of your best 20, then that's what you feel like you display.
Nah, because I heard you say
you know
songs that you produce. You said songs you produce, so that's why I asked you that.
I'm saying, you know, because some dudes, like we had a producer battle, so like I just give the whole breakdown. As long as you're on the song or had something to do with the song, you can play the joint.
No doubt. You said 5 features?
Yeah, 5 features.
5 features. 5 features.
You
don't have to use the features. You can break that down.
Are we performing these songs, or are we just playing them? Are we performing them or just playing them? I know in the past I've seen people performing them, but I wasn't sure if that was a thing that you had to do.
Yo, bro, you can do whatever you want to do. It's up to you.
Okay.
It's up to you. You want to perform it, you can perform it. If you want to play it, you can play it.
Okay, cool.
It's all up to you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm gonna swing it over to H, and I'll break everything else down in the email. And you know, I got your numbers, and I'll text you guys if you have any, you know, other questions or any other joints. And plus, we'll do a sound check to make sure everything's right. I got a little idea that we do so that the music comes out right. So all right, I'm gonna swing it over to H. He'll take it over from there. Yo, Kane, what up?
Thank you, brother.
Yeah.
Gentlemen, good evening, fellas. Good evening.
Good evening.
What's good, bro?
You know, Andre X, I'm gonna start with you. You know, so Andre X, I think this is a great opportunity, this platform, because a lot of people may not know who you are and what you've been doing for the last few years. You know, can you share with us about your experiences working with the Bullies group, your experiences with Lucky Dice, Rex? Have they helped enhance your craftsmanship?
Yeah, man. So I started with the Bullies in I want to say 2016. They took me on tour with them to A3C. I didn't have any music out at all. I was just a feature artist on like Term albums and Deadeye.
Yep.
After
DJ
that,
Dead. Yep.
yeah, after that, I locked in with them and we all became really cool and I became part of the network of the Bullies and I started doing like a lot more hooks because of Short Fuse. Me and him are really tight and he's been
Mhm.
putting me on a lot of hooks through albums and that's how I've been getting on that way, getting placements. I recently started making my own beats and
Mhm.
now I'm doing like a lot of beats with hooks and that's another way I'm getting placements right now through like Fox and all that crazy shit. So yeah, like if it wasn't for the Bullies, I probably I don't know, I do nothing else. But these guys have showed me a lot and I've been learning. I absorb a lot, you know what I mean? So I really thank Rex and Lucky. They took me on tour overseas too, you know, with Short Fuse. So um big ups to them big time.
Excellent. I mean, thank you for alluding to that. Steez, my
What's
brother
good,
from
bro?
another. You know,
What's
I
going on?
cannot be biased right now. So, ladies and gentlemen,
Yes, sir.
you know, the thoroughbred movement now, Steve, this is a new era. It's a new decade, and the audience haven't heard um, the new catalog. But a few years ago, you was clicking on all cylinders. What does the new sound like? Um, what can you expect? What can we expect in the battle coming up? Will you be displaying some new records, some old records?
I'm gonna put a mixture of everything. I mean, my sound, I think is the same. It's just my content is different. My content's different. So
Mm.
so you know the sound is still the same, but you know just the content of the music has changed.
I've noticed, and I'm gonna get to you, Andre X, but I have noticed through the IG you talked about the change, and I've noticed a lot of maturity in you. Are we going to see some of that? Because you know you've been tapping in on all different cylinders right now, so you kind of seem very inspirational. But is the inspiration gonna be coming to the battle? Because this is your 20 records versus his 20 records. Are you coming to
Absolutely.
take his head off? Are we going to be
I mean, you know, I don't consider myself like an inspiring person. I'm just into like mental training. You feel me? So
mm,
um will that be on display for sure? Or you already?
okay, Andre X now? You know, like you said, you have been now utilizing those other aspects of your talent with the hooks. And then now you've been touching your own beats. Can you talk about will we be seeing a lot of self-sufficiency, a lot of unique, original sounds of you, self-produced, self-made?
I think that's all I have. So all I have
Woohoo!
is all I have is all my records that I produce. So I mean, I'm the features that I've done have been through other producers, but the other 15 are definitely gonna be like straight whatever. I don't just produce them. I record myself and I do the artwork. I edit my videos, so it's like it's a whole thing with me. So I put a lot into every song and what I do. So
So now my question for you two both. You guys are both great, amazing creators, but we're entering the octagon. How do you use the creativity in the battle? Because you're going to be displaying your 20 records and you guys are great individuals, but this is also a battle. So the gloves will be off. How are you guys going to approach your opponents? I'll start with you, Steve.
Well, you know, I'm interested in definitely hearing homies music. You know, I was asking Rizzo what type of like vibe does the arena like, you know what I'm saying? Because it's not really about it's not what I like, it's what, you know what I'm saying,
Mm,
what people want to hear. You feel me? If I'm trying to
That's
win
real.
something, if I'm trying to win in a competition. So,
Mm,
what I'm
mm.
interested to know what the vibe of the arena is, what they like to hear. So,
So you're trying to play to the audience.
yeah, for sure.
So check it. This is it's a perfect segue. So we'll give it over. We'll swing it over. Yo, Kane, you ready? Tell the fellas a little bit about what it is being like in a battle. So if you don't know, I'm gonna introduce Singapore Kane. He was in the battles. He can give you some perspective on what the battle is.
Yo, gentlemen, what up? What up?
What's the
What
word,
up,
bro?
Cool. Big up to everybody here, at the press conference, Certified 100 press conference. Andre X versus my man Steis. You know what I'm saying?
What's the word?
Yes.
First of all, big up Steis, big up Andre. The question was what type of joint you should play? Is that what you were asking?
Right.
What's the feel like of being in the battle? How does it feel being inside the octagon, battling on this platform?
Well, I think first of all, it's a great opportunity for people to get to know your catalog. You know what I'm saying? Like, there were people who had heard of me, but they didn't really know like what I do. You know what I'm saying? And in 20 songs, you can really, get your stuff off. I think you may think like this is my best song, but you really don't know what your best song is unless you like play for other people. You dig what I'm saying? You might really like. Have you guys ever made a song that you was like, "Oh, this shit is hot," and then you played it for niggas and it was, and then they like a different song. They're like, "Well, I like this one." Kind of like that. You know what I'm saying? So if I were you guys, I would probably get with my team, play some records, come up with a consensus as what y'all think is the hottest. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's honestly what I would do. I'm not really familiar with Mr. Andre X. This is my first time hearing you. Well, I'm very excited to hear what you bring to the table. And when we get off of this press conference, I'm gonna look up your stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. I think I have like 3 songs out, so it's gonna play to my advantage.
Yo, honestly,
I have a large catalog, just not enough online. So I have a lot of unreleased. You know what I mean?
That's a great thing. And I came in my battle the same way. Like I had mad stuff that was unreleased, and the only thing that people had to go by was like mad old stuff. So the element of surprise is always good. But I will let you know that Steis does come in pretty dangerous. I'm familiar with Steis' music. Steis is the homie. I've known Steis for a while. You know, me and Steis know some of the same people. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've known Steis for years and just didn't know, like, oh, you're Steis. Oh, shit. Okay. You know what I'm saying? So this should be something very interesting. All of the battles have been really dope. We haven't had a whack battle yet. You know what I'm saying? And I don't think this is going to be a whack battle. I think this is going to be real interesting. I'm excited about it. You know what I'm saying? So, yo, gentlemen, get your shit off, man. Play your best. Bring your best 20 joints. Whether it's something original over original music, or if you really think you got a crack verse that you laid down on an industry joint, just come with your best game. You know what I'm saying? Put your best foot forward, and at the end of the day, you'll go home feeling cool. You know what I mean?
Facts.
Straight up.
Word.
That sounds like good advice,
it.
bro.
Yeah, absolutely. Dre, how long have you been rapping for? You said?
Since I was 14.
Nice.
Probably like about 10 years to 10 to 15.
Nice. That's dope. And you produce and do the artwork and you record?
Yeah, man. Art, like graphic design is my first love, so I've been doing that before I started rapping. But I've been doing this shit for a very long time. I started out with I don't know if you guys ever heard of Wiz Dakota, but we all started in the same studio out here in Lawrence. So
Right.
we're all, I've just been working ever since. But I moved from state to state for a while. But I've been settled here for 8 years now.
Word. Yeah,
Where's
that's
the
dope,
guy,
man.
dog? Wiz got some fire too, bro.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
I heard
Wiz got
about
some
Wiz
fire.
Dakota. Yeah,
You
definitely
sound
heard
like
of
you
him.
got a lot of secret weapons, bro. You got a lot of secret weapons.
Yo, I'm gonna jump over to Rizzo. Rizzo, talk spicy.
Well, gentlemen, Andre X, it's a pleasure hearing about your music. I haven't specifically listened to anything yet, but I have heard that you're talented. I'm
Thank you,
gonna do
bro.
my best. I'm gonna do my best to be unbiased because Steis used to be an artist that we did a lot with, so I do have to be impartial on things. So I can have an idea of some old things that he has. His new stuff, not really hip to it, but I'm looking forward to exactly what's going to be able to happen. And another thing I want to tell you guys, don't pay attention to the thread. Don't pay attention to the thread as far as what people are posting, because you know what I'm saying? Like it can get crazy just if you don't see something you like or whatever it may be. So, and I just like I like the whole platform we're creating as far as the artists who have been participating, as far as, you're asking, oh, what you should do. We've had some artists doing like their whole movement, having their boys inside, and there's been some people just by themselves. So it's really based on what you want to do as far as your own little promotion at the battle. So I'm definitely looking forward to everything that's going to happen. And I hope you made me a fan, Andre X. Steez. I'm just, as I said, I'm going to do my best to be partial. That's all I could say, man. Thanks for you guys participating at the C1hunit and all of that. So, I hope you guys enjoy yourselves. That's it, man. Got 20 tracks.
Thank you, bro.
Looking forward to it.
Where before we log off real quick.
Yo, can I play?
I'll just let you know. What up?
I just wanted to can I check my I wanted to check my speaker to see hear how it hear y'all there how it sounds. So if I could use it.
We'll do that on a different we'll do that on a different day.
All right.
I set up a time with sound check. We'll link up, just me and you on the Zoom, and we do the whole sound check stuff.
All right, cool.
Same with you, Andre X. We do the same thing. That's what I'm about to tell you. I'm gonna send out an email with all the information, the rundown, the breakdown of the battles, the time. Yo, December 11th, Saturday. It'll be a Saturday. Probably shoot for 9 o'clock. 9 o'clock, good.
December 11th. Saturday.
We'll be live. Yep. We'll be live on Facebook. We'll be live on YouTube. So we be getting good reviews. A lot of people there. The chat be going crazy. The chat inside the Zoom battles be going crazy. You can invite people into the Zoom party too. So if you want your peoples inside there with you, or you want them on one of the live streams, it's your choice. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, we good to go, bro. I appreciate both of y'all, dog.
Okay.
It's gonna be a goodie.
Yes,
And I like, it's crazy. I like the fact that I'm probably the only one that really heard a lot of, well, I won't say a lot, but I heard the most of Andre X's joints. And I'm always putting battles together because I love doing that. I got an ear for him. Yo, this shit is gonna be a goodie. I'll tell you that. This shit's gonna be a goodie. I know that. You know what I'm saying? But yo, other than that, I'm gonna send the email out, fellas. Appreciate y'all. You know what I'm saying? Be out of here, bro.
I appreciate you, man. Have a good night. Thank you.
All right, fellas. Y'all have a good night.
Peace,
All right,
man.
you go.